It is no secret that singlehood is viewed as a deviation from the norm on the global platform. Be male or female, single people are considered to possess abnormal personality that are undesired within the society. A point in case is single parenthood, which has been extremely shunned to the point that an individual's importance is contingent upon their marital status. Single Parent is a TV series that premiered in the September 2018 on the American Broadcasting Company, starred by five single households. The show attempts to depict myriads of challenges that single parents face while raising their children in a society that is extremely and unfairly skewed against single parenthood. They realize they need to stick together to raise above the societal stigma. Do we really know what it is like to be a single parent? It is like being in a room. Those outsides can only hear what is happening on the inside, but they don't know what is it like to walk in the shoes of a single parent. It is being driven nuts by responsibility. It is the most tiring job and yet the most rewarding. It is true what they say about birds of feather. In the TV series, single parents, Will is given a cold shoulder by the rest of the single parents. It is only when they figure out that he was the same predicament as them that they embrace him. This is presents how members of what is deemed as a defiant society identity pull together to overcome stigma. The rest of single parents are taken aback by Will's peculiar behavior of celibacy. They think he is being absolutely out of his mind to deny himself the right to intimacy regardless of his marital status. This represents how single parents have to the right to decide who and when they want to be involved with. Failure to do so is a non-conformity. Singlehood is a social identity which is disparaged. Singles are blamed for their status as though it is a crime. Ladies, in particular, are accused of promiscuity when invited males over at their house. Tongues go wild when they are seen with multiple male friends. It is ironic that they are expected to get married, yet at the same time, they are judged for exploring the dating sense. Singleness is linked to cleanliness and antisocial behavior. Maybe you should try go out often, or maybe you should stop being cleaning are some of the most common defies that the singles hear. Society believes that anyone who behaves like a koala bear is to blame for their singleness and that no other reason can supersede this. Men, on the other hand, are given more leeway. A case in point is George Clooney, who was considered Hollywood's most eligible bachelor up to the age 53 when he got married. A woman, on the other hand, will have outlived her shelf life if she decides to get married at 53 years. This side-by-side comparison presents the double standards the society places on singles based on gender. In the TV series Single Parents, Will loses his identity while on a mission to raise his daughter. His quest to be a perfect single father drives him so deep down the rabbit hole to a point where his fellow single parents step in. His unconventional character, a defense mechanism against the stigma he faces, shows how single parents become ensnared in the vortex of parenthood. There is a certain body shaming that is targeted at single mothers. There are many men who are afraid to speak about it, and so it swept under the carpet. However, one man by the name Richard Cooper was not afraid to take the bull by its horns and admit to believing single mothers have ruined bodies and that nothing good can come out of them. In some African traditional society, single parents are labeled with negative connotations. For instance, among the Tonga tribe of Mozambique, single men are called Naiwanja and single women Dingafokati, loosely translated to the one who failed to get married. The community plays a role in inflicting psychologically damage and ostracizing singles. They face the reality of rejection and disownment, which engenders self-hatred in the long run. There is such a term as singleism. It refers to the stigmatization of people who are single. It is a concept that is not lodged into people's mind, so it goes unnoticed. Sometimes it is not done intentionally. However, victims recognize it for what it is, and it is truly frustrating, just like the old adage, the ox forgets, but the tree remembers. They are hardly promoted as a workplace environment. Their input is rarely acknowledged. Most often than not, they are expected to stand in for their married colleagues for longer hours since they have more time on their hands. They do not get as much pay raise since they do not have financial burdens, when in reality, they are the most vulnerable. The good news is that China is offering them love to live for personal development. Despite being among the world's wealthiest nations, Japan's single mother receive nearly none of that wealth. They can hardly secure a job, and even when they do, the cards are stacked against them as they cannot work full time, since they have to look after their kids. Single parent households have a child poverty rate of 56%. The children have little to no access to both education and employment, which makes the poverty a vicious circle around single families. Singles are often vulnerable to the economic meltdown. They have no one to accumulate wealth with. Their income is channeled towards their kids' upkeep, leaving little for saving. They cannot access loans as banks need collateral, which they do not have. As a result, they can't purchase homes or start business. It is as although they are forever doomed to financial stagnation. In the TV series Single Parents, most parents are divorcees. All they can count on is the wealth that they accumulated during the marriage. For instance, while Will was married, he built a house with his former wife. After divorce, he was left with nothing but the house. This presents the multitude of challenges faced by single parents when they have to start life on a clean slate after divorce.